I think I'm going to get a bigger bowl. Give me a sec. Hey, welcome back to The Average Kitchen. Today, I'm going to review a KitchenAid cordless handheld blender to replace this old KitchenAid plug-in handheld blender that I've had for years that basically serves one function, and that's blending. But the new one, as you can see here, comes with lots of accessories. I'm really excited about this review. 8 volt, 5 pounds, roughly, is what they say. They put some crazy stat on their website saying you can puree like 27 bowls of soup or whatever. I don't know about that. It plugs in essentially right here with this 8 volt adapter that comes with it, and that it gives you an indicator on the top here. You can see that's green. It'll change different colors as the battery level is getting low. So we're gonna run it through some different tests today and show you what it can do. I can tell you that most of the parts are dishwasher safe with the exception of obviously the main body, not dishwasher safe, as well as this aspect here, which I believe they call this the 2.5 cup chopper attachment. Because there's gears in that, I don't think you want to put that in the dishwasher. I'm going to run it through some tests as I mentioned. First thing I'm going to start with, I'll make some room here, is I've got, what did I measure out here? A cup of heavy cream. So I'm going to try to make whipped cream.
We can't have pie without Cool Whip.
That's not how you're supposed to say it. You said it weird.
With the chopper comes with this attachment here, which as you can see is specifically just for your whisk that goes into place. Now, what I could tell you is they say that this is a variable speed. There's a safety switch on the back and a front trigger that need to be pushed simultaneously. What I could tell you though, very hard to find that line of variable speed. It's kind of either on or off. Like as much as I try, okay, that's not too bad. That's on the low. Okay, so hopefully I've got a big enough measuring cup here, I don't make a mess. I think I'm going to get a bigger bowl. Okay, take 2 here in The Average Kitchen. Overkill now, huge bowl. So let's see how it does. I said overkill, but I'm glad I took a bowl this size. It's not really whipping it. All right, I would say that's fair to say that's whipped cream now. Now that I think about it, the smarter move probably would have been to put the heavy cream in here, drop that down inside, but we're gonna show you how that works to make a chocolate milkshake. So that is the whisk attachment. Oh, actually I did want to show you, and I'm nervous that this is gonna make a mess. Quick little trick on how to clean this. In a bigger container or in a sink. There, whisk is clean. So I wanted to just give you a quick demo on that, a quick little trick on how to get all those little intricate pieces clean. So the next thing I want to show you is the hand blender, and what they've done on this model, which is pretty exciting, is they put in what they call like a pan guard or a pot guard that's removable, that's plastic coated, which this one did not have. So those Teflon surfaces or those surfaces that you have that you don't want to get damaged, this will help protect that. I thought a good way to sort of demo this was just to take a can of diced tomato and just start to sort of hand blend it and see how it goes. So this is really good if you want to puree a soup, like a tomato soup or a potato soup, you know, cauliflower soup, anything like that. You could definitely see that with some time, you can get through that and it's starting to puree it, or at least break it down. That's the hand blender. So I'm gonna put this aside, and that's the kind of the cool thing about this newest KitchenAid is having the ability to switch back and forth between things. This is a really, really cool attachment. You can see there's a blade inside here. So I'm gonna put in roughly half a cup of almonds, put our lid on. I did find this was a little finicky. Okay, so no, it's not locked. That's locked. Now this just sits in place. It does not lock into place. So let's see how this does with the almonds. So it has most definitely pulverized these almonds. So let's have a look at those. Really, really, really did a good job breaking those down. Obviously, the more you continue to blend, the more they're gonna break down. I should have mentioned at the top of the video that we bought this KitchenAid handheld blender. We're not affiliated with KitchenAid whatsoever, and our goal is to do independent reviews, honest reviews, run it through some tests, and then give it our opinion on what we think of the product. So really, really good job on those almonds. Let me give that blender portion a quick cleanup, and let's try making a chocolate milkshake. Admittedly, I've never made a milkshake before. I'm lactose intolerant, but my kids will likely try it and make sure it's okay. So I'm gonna throw in, this is, what did I say this was called, Jamie? The 4-cup blending pitcher, I believe it was called. Something along those lines. So I'm gonna put in maybe like 4 scoops of ice cream, and let's put in some milk. Now I tried to Google, when I was sort of preparing for this video, tried to Google making a milkshake in this specific unit, and I couldn't find anything. So not sure why, but nevertheless, we're gonna try to wing it here on the Average Kitchen and see how it goes. So this cap comes off, which is pretty neat, and then your whole unit slides right down inside. Let's see how we do. So I would say, well, I guess if you're gonna have a milkshake, you want it to be pretty thick, right? Let's see how this pours out. It's a little on the thick side. Could have maybe blended it a little bit longer.
Nice and chocolatey. Super good.
But probably could have been blended more.
Yeah.
First time, just winging it, not knowing what the best ratio was. Seemed pretty good. Probably could have blended a little bit more to have better consistency to get rid of some of those chunks. But still kind of a cool feature for kids, or even if you want to do a smoothie, I'm sure you could throw in some frozen fruit, some milk, yogurt, whatever. Make yourself a quick smoothie. Pretty cool feature. The handheld KitchenAid Cordless blender with attachments. I must say, I've never mentioned, I think the price point was about $225 Canadian, so not cheap. However, very impressed with the functionality. Very easy to use first time. Trigger system, maybe that takes a little bit of getting used to kind of get that slower speed and the slower pace. But as far as functionality and usability, I thought it was great. I definitely am looking forward to using this in my own kitchen for future projects that I'm gonna be doing and things that I'm gonna make. I definitely think my kids seem to like the milkshakes, so I think that may come on request again. So that's our video. I hope you liked it. Leave us a comment. Don't forget to subscribe, and we'll see you on the next one.